The cell that I was given was a skeletal muscle cell, also called skeletal myocytes. The anatomy of this cell is elongated spindle-shaped cells with multiple nuclei. The physiology is to maintain posture and stabilize joints, and to control internal movement and generate heat. This can be found anywhere you have muscles. The skeletal muscle cell has a couple major organelles that are different. The cell has multiple nuclei, placed which is the control center throughout the cell. Then they have T-tubules, which are the extensions of the cell membrane that penetrate into the center of the skeletal muscle cells. Then there's sarcoplasmic reticulum, which is like the endoplasmic reticulum in other cells, and its main function is to store calcium ions. Then there's the sarcolemma. Like the plasma membrane, it acts like a barrier between the elements inside and outside of the cell. Then there's the mitochondria. Like any other cell, it's the powerhouse. Then there's the filaments that are thick and thin. They aid in muscle contraction. Then there's the microfibrils that work with the filaments to contract the muscles. These cells are highly vascularized with metabolic and regulatory components. These cells are energy efficient and support homeostasis. Skeletal muscle cells are any of the long tubular mature contractile cells that make up muscle tissue. Contractile meaning being capable of producing a contraction. Did you know a skeletal muscle fiber can be up to a foot long? These are some of the largest cells in the body and are responsible for all of our voluntary movement, as well as for our automatic movements required, for example, to stand, to hold up our head, and to breathe. These cells come together to create these movements required in our everyday life. As well as helping your body move, they can be used as heaters when shivering and also function as a store of protein should ever we face malnutrition. These cells come together in bundles to create the muscles you use every day.